Hey y'all, it is Christina with Dirt Road Diva. Thank you for joining me here today for day 44 of 100 Days of Believing Bigger. We are digging in day by day into Marshawn Evans Daniels' journal, 100 Days of Believing Bigger, where we learn how to embrace the courage to believe bigger for how God can use us. Today, our topic is focusing forward. Isn't it exciting to think about all of the goodness that God has in store for us? We learn from the past, but we don't want to live there. We don't want to continually, every single day, wake up and be focused on our past. We want to look forward to the future. Here is what Marshawn had to write in today's journal prompt. It says, God's mercies and blessings are new each and every day. It's wonderful to celebrate the good and give God praise, but we must also be careful to not romanticize the past. And I think that is a really good word. Sometimes we are mourning the past and regretting things and just, those types of emotions. But sometimes that is tied to romanticizing the past and not appreciating where we are right now and where God can take us. Marshawn goes on to say that we'll neglect the gifts of the present and miss the pathway to the future. Pressing towards the mark of the prize is the high calling. That means we are to focus forward. Realize what and who didn't work out. Let those things go. Today's message is short and sweet. She wraps up by saying, there is something sweeter on the horizon, but we must believe it to seize it. It's time to shed the wounds and the worries and raise your faith and expectancy. That's the only way to enter the new dimension and promised land that God has specifically for you. And that brings us to our question of the day. How have you been living in your past experiences versus in faith-stretching expectations? We all have had times when we have spent too much time focusing on the past. Sometimes that is caused by a very deep and very real loss, and that's not exactly what we're talking about today. But maybe you are thinking continually about the job that you used to have, the house that you used to have, the boyfriend that you used to have. Instead of being thankful for what you have right now and believing that those things maybe weren't meant for you for the long term. They were for a season in your life. You can be thankful for that season, appreciate it for what it was, and to move on. And I know firsthand that is easier said than done. So I'm thankful for today's journal prompt because it's an area that I know personally that I have needed help with. The idea of quit looking back, quit romanticizing the past. It's time to look forward. Our verse for today is out of Philippians 3:14. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Jesus Christ. There we go, friends. We press forward. We don't look back. We press forward. Let's go ahead and close in prayer today. Lord, thank you for what you've brought me through. Prepare my heart, mind, and spirit for the future you're taking me to. Amen. Thank you for joining me again here today for this short and sweet devotional. I hope that it has maybe given you a little bit of encouragement to quit looking to the past and to look forward to all that God has for you. God has a specific plan and many different callings, I believe, for all of us. We have a purpose for the kingdom. If you have any prayer requests, I would like to invite you to leave those in the comment section below and know that I will be praying for you. And I also humbly ask that you would pray for me too as I continue this devotional series of 100 Days of Believing Bigger. Thanks again for visiting, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye.